What is up, guys? I'd like to thank Movieedge for tagging me in the top 10 genre films. I'm tagging, of course, Grey 1951 and Alex Leyba or Durant Cinema. You never know. Of course, 1980, The Empire Strikes Back, just the power of the dark side, Darth Vader, and just so many things that happen in this film. The reveal at the end, the story, the action is just really, really one of the greatest sci-fi films. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, great movie, great ending, The Empire Strikes Back.
Chicken?
Hey, Pepin!
I'm hearing you, Bonnie.
I see you got Charlie Crawford down there with you.
Yeah, we got a whole lot of... Oh, my God. Damn.
Hey, Pepin! Charlie Crawford ain't with you anymore.
Young Guns from 1988. Just a great film of the rebirth of the Western. It was kind of dead there for a couple of decades if it wasn't for this movie. Who knows if Unforgiven would have been made 4 years later. Well, this film of the story of Billy the Kid is just great, action-packed, great cast, awesome cast. Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez as Billy the Kid, Kiefer Sutherland, and very influential of what would be the neo-Western later on, like No Country for Old Men, even though I despise that film, but that's another story. And I think that the music in this film and the way they spoke and the scenes was just kind of like not only the rebirth of the Western, but kind of the birth of the neo-Western, in my opinion. Young Guns.
Get down.
And the action genre, I don't know if I cheated on this. It's kind of sci-fi, but sci-fi action, I'm going to say. Terminator 2 Judgment Day from 1991 starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just one of the best sequels ever made. The storyline is great. Great action set pieces. And they try to duplicate this movie from Terminator 3 on up until Dark Fate, except for Terminator Salvation, which I think is kind of underrated. But anyways, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, memorable film, never duplicated, and devastating ending, and I saw it when I was a kid. So, Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
But if Clemenza can figure a way to have a weapon planted there for me, then I'll kill them both.
Steve Saria, siete finiti.
And for drama, I picked, of course, The Godfather. Just a awesome story arc of Michael Corleone. If you see him in his first scene in a military uniform to the ending scene, I think it's the greatest story arc in film history. And along with that is the story of the Corleone family as they go to war with other families. And it is just 3 hours long and feels like it's an hour-and-a-half film every time you watch it. To me, just one of the best movies in film history, The Godfather from 1972.
Now there's a Batman. Ooh, you want to play? Come on.
And for comic book, I chose The Dark Knight from 2009. This is the most realistic comic book film made, in my opinion. This is something that, you know, without the Batman and Joker costumes could actually happen with madmen just decimating a city, and kind of the ethics behind it and the corruption and everything. And not a lot of people have chosen this, I noticed, in their top 10 genre for comic book, and I think maybe it's because maybe I'm cheating a little bit again, and this is more of a neo-noir type film. But of course, Heath Ledger's role as the Joker is just legendary. Christian Bale does great as Batman as well. Filmed in Chicago, just echoey, atmospheric, great chase scenes, and great action throughout the film. And to me, it's just the best comic book film ever made. Great trilogy, too, with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight. For horror, 1984's A Nightmare on Elm Street, Wes Craven, Robert Englund playing Freddy Krueger. It's a nightmare. It is a complete and total nightmare. The boiler room scene, the Johnny Depp watching TV in his bedroom scene, and so many other things that just are so creepy in this film. The song, when they're jumping rope, is just, and I saw this when I was a kid, and it was just something that stuck with me for a long time, and just scary, frightening, atmospherically horrifying film, A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984.
Is there any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, torture, revenge, giants, monsters, chases, escapes, true love, miracles.
And for fantasy, I picked 1987's The Princess Bride. Just a great, quotable, fun film full of adventure. Andre the Giant is awesome in this film. And the set pieces are great. They kind of look artificial and everything. And it's also very funny. Just a hilarious film. And a great happy ending. I just love this movie. I've seen it so many times. The Princess Bride.
The third grade! Hurry! Why won't it go?
Use the wand of power.
Your hat, partner.
Let's go home.
And for animation, I chose 1999's Toy Story 2. The original Toy Story, of course, is just a classic and was groundbreaking for its time. And I do tend to like the classic animation a little bit better. Peter Pan, Snow White, Pinocchio, all those great Disney classics. But Toy Story 2, just a great story, and the characters from the original come back along with some new characters, and they go on this great adventure. And it keeps your attention as an adult, and it's also a great kids film. So, Toy Story 2 from 1999.
Lassie must be missing. If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
And for comedy, I chose Ace Ventura: Pet Detective from 1994. I remember going to the movie theater and seeing this film and just in tears the whole time. Jim Carrey, we knew him in Living Color before this film, and then he just blew up with this one. And all the other films that came after this, Dumb and Dumber, Liar Liar, The Mask, just great films, and this is the one that started it all for him. And I've been kind of following his career and everything ever since this film came out. And again, just hilarious from beginning to end. A great film. Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Yes! 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 Oh!
I've been doing a lot of thinking. And the thing is, I love you.
What?
I love you.
And for romance, might have cheated a little bit again on this one. This might be under the romantic comedy genre, but Either way, When Harry Met Sally from 1989, Billy Crystal, Meg Ryan, a Rob Reiner film. They are friends at first, and then slowly their relationship evolves over many years. And just a great, memorable cast and awesome, funny scenes in it, and something that, for a romance movie, you could watch multiple times. When Harry Met Sally. Alright guys, that is my top 10 genre films. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.